How do and welcome. How we all doing today? Hope you're doing good. Um, yeah, welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Um, my goal is to introduce you all to new music that you may or may not have heard before. And in return, you guys give me suggestions. I have them written down. I will get to them, I promise, for me to play. Well, I just noticed I didn't take off the sticker. Got this at Yankee Stadium a couple years ago. Very cool. Anyways, I got off track. So I was gonna do or I guess I was gonna react to this person, Jelly Roll. Like his music, it's really good. But he announced, I think yesterday, that he was gonna take at least a year, 2 years off to refresh, reboot, all that kind of stuff. As you know, he got a divorce from his wife, Bunny XO, whatever that is. I don't know. And I guess it was finalized yesterday, which was kind of a fast divorce. I mean, unless they had it going already and then they just announced it, because it was like only a couple months ago. So that was fast. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about his personal life. I could care fucking less. So it got me thinking, what song do I want to go with? So started thinking about it, and I'm like, how about when he was at the Grand Ole Opry? And unless you're a country person or country fan, you do not know what the Grand Ole Opry is. The Grand Ole Opry is like the shrine of country music. It's the Rheinam Auditorium, and it's also the Grand Ole Opry. It's in uh, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where all the old school country country performers performed. Bill Anderson, Dolly Parton, Conway Twitty, George Jones. I mean, everybody who is anybody in country music has played at the Ryman Auditorium. So we're gonna go back to Craig Morgan, and he has a song "Almost Home." Oh, he has a lot of songs, but that's his probably most famous song that he has performed. And Jelly Roll performed this on the Grand Ole Opry stage. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I've seen this before, but it's really cool. So without any further ado, I always forget this. Please like and subscribe if you would, please. I would appreciate it. It helps the channel. I'm not for sure how, but I'm told it does. So let's go with that, right? So without any further ado, Craig Morgan and Jelly Roll, Almost Home on the Grand Ole Opry stage.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.
How exciting is Jelly Roll, y'all? So listen, if you haven't seen it, you need to go back and pull it up on YouTube or find his first appearance. I happened to be out on the road somewhere and someone called me and said, "Man, you have got to see this Jelly Roll guy. He was just on the Grand Ole Opry, and he don't look like somebody that would be on the Grand Ole Opry."
He doesn't. He doesn't.
But he was talking about you. And so I went back and I watched it, and I watched him. He was standing up here and he was talking about how when he was in jail and struggling, how a particular song helped him get through it.
Yep.
And he mentioned the fact that he came to the Grand Ole Opry when he got out. And I remembered, he said, I was sitting right over there where that gentleman in that hat is sitting in the 7th row, right inside. And Craig Morgan was singing on stage. And it moved me. It moved me. It just proved exactly what he said, that music can change lives. So before I do the song that he said changed his life, I would love it if y'all would give him a big round of applause and get him to come back out here and sing this with us.
That's before he lost all the weight.
Y'all make some noise for the living legend, Mr. Craig Morgan. Shortly after I got out of jail, I sat right there in row 7 and I cried like a baby and watched him sing. And I remember thinking, I want to make people feel the way he makes me feel right now. This is a true testimony that God is real and all things are possible. Because that same kid that was in jail and struggling, his wife is sitting right there. He's not sitting there tonight. That kid is standing next to Craig Morgan.
Here we go, buddy.
Let's do it.
Now, this is a good song all by itself. So the Jelly Roll connection to it. Now, this song, I remember this song. This song's a classic.
He had plastic bags wrapped around his shoes. He was covered in the evening news. Had a pair of old wool socks on his hands. The bank sign was flashing far below. He was freezing rain and spitting snow. He was curled up beside some garbage cans. I was afraid that he was dead. I gave him a gentle shake. When he opened up his eyes, he said, "Oh man, are you okay?"
And he said,
I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees. Trip trying in the summer breeze.
yeah.
After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone, 'cause I was almost home.
Thing about country music is, people put it down and stuff, but country music, it tells a story. It tells a story about this homeless guy. He's dreaming about being home and climbing the tree. Yeah, it's if you sit here and just listen to the music, the words. It's like it tells a story.
It just been more. Man, I wish you just left me alone, 'cause I was almost home.
He said, I was just coming round the barn
That voice.
about the time you grabbed my arm, and I heard Mama holler, "Son, hurry up." I was close enough for my own nose to smell fresh cobbler on the stove. I saw Daddy loading up the truck.
Oh, there's peach cobbler.
Cane poles on a tailgate, bobbers blowing in the wind. Since July of '55, that's as close as I've been. Yeah, I just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees. Drill trying in the summer breeze. After jumping in the Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past a field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you just left me alone, 'cause I was almost home. I said, "Oh man, you're gonna freeze to death. Let me drive you to the mission." He said, "Boy, if you left me alone, right now I'd be fishing." Just me and you.
Just climbed out of a cottonwood tree. I was running from some honeybees, drip drying in the summer breeze. After jumping into Calico Creek, I was walking down an old dirt road, past the field of hay that had just been mowed. Man, I wish you'd just leave me alone, 'cause I was almost home. Man, I wish you'd just leave me alone, 'cause I was almost home. Jelly roll, y'all. I was almost home. I got something for you, Jelly.
Okay, see, that kind of bugs me. Okay, he's Jelly Roll. Okay, and maybe him and Craig Morgan, whatever, but he just called him Jelly. Like, it's a Jelly Roll. Okay, like I said, unless they got that agreement, whatever, it's Jelly Roll, not Jelly.
I got something for you, Jelly.
Jelly Roll. And that's what caused the trouble with Gomer Pyle, or Pyle, I should say.
You inspire me. You did when I heard that. I mean, I sat on the bus and cried. And I knew how important that song was to you, so I hand wrote a set of lyrics for you to the song and signed it to you. And I want you to hang this up next to all them gold and platinum and multiple platinum records that we know you're going to keep having, buddy. Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. I love you, buddy. God bless you. Hey, I'm a phone call away, always.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I ugly cried up here again, but so means so much to me, all the power of music. Make some noise for Craig Morgan. Thank you for having me, Mr. Morgan.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Jelly roll.
That's cool. I know that's not your typical Jelly Roll, but and just recently I was watching. I think it's I'm not, even though I have my own podcast, but mine's about the paranormal. I don't know too much about the pod, but I think it's Joe Rogan. I think it is. Uh, Jelly Roll was on there a couple of months ago. I'm not for sure when it was. Probably maybe April, May, maybe. Um, he was invited, Jelly Roll. He was invited to become a member of the Grand Ole Opry, and that's a big fucking thing. If you're into country music, well, not if you're into country music, but if you're a country music artist and you've been invited to join the Grand Ole Opry, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. And there's Craig Morgan, who, if I remember correctly, it was like pre-recorded. He asked him to be a member, Jelly Roll, of the Grand Ole Opry. So that was cool. It was kind of emotional. Of course, Jelly Roll, he can cry over spilt milk, I think. And when he invited him to join the Grand Ole Opry, he started crying and shit. So yeah, it was cool. So again, I know this isn't your typical Jelly Roll song, but when I heard that he was getting ready to take a 2 years off to recharge the batteries, this is the first song that came to mind. So hope you liked it. Again, like and subscribe if you do, or if you did. Like I said, it helps my channel grow. I'm not for sure how. There's something with the algorithms or something like that. I don't know. I'm not too much into that part of it. So again, thank you for listening, and until we meet again, bye bye.